Hey everybody, what's up? It is Yasmin Woodland, aka Yasmin TV, and welcome to my live stream. If you are new here, consider subscribing and tapping that notification bell and selecting all so that you'll be notified on whenever I do upload. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Like I said, if you're new here, consider subscribing, and all my other subscribers, welcome. This is actually my second live stream of the day, so I am on a roll here. I wanted to come on here and talk about this teen mom news. This news has literally shocked me. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. This has totally shocked me. So just before I get into that, I just want to let you all know, so if you're new here, I start my streams off with the prayer of a day, or excuse me, the prayer of the day. And each stream, I select a prayer, and I shed some positivity, some light, and let you all know what prayer was on my heart today to share with you guys. And I selected a good health prayer. So this is linked in my description box below. So make sure you check out this prayer and pray for yourself, pray for your loved ones, good health, good strength, a sound mind, a clean bill of health. Pray for your friends, your family. So anybody that's coming across this stream, if you're dealing with anything health-wise, I pray that you do come out on the other end happy, healed, and whole. Okay, so good health prayer located in my description box below, as well as my Instagram account, so you can follow me on there for frequent updates. Okay, so prayer of the day, everybody, description box below. So I'm going to come back here on my screen here. And like I said, y'all, I cannot believe this. I absolutely cannot believe this. Janelle Evans has allegedly officially filed for separation from David Eason. Now, she also demands he find work and pay child support for the daughter that they share, which is Ensley. And she also asked the judge to grant her the land, the house, and their assets. Y'all, like I said, this news truly and tremendously shocked me. What's up in the chat? Hey, Queen Lindsay, how are you? Yes, God bless you as well and your loved ones. Thank you so much for being a part of my stream. So I'm going to hop right into this tea because I feel like this situation goes a lot deeper. And I feel like a lot of people have been truly waiting for the day where she would actually file the paperwork and actually go through with it. Like, I'm seriously like, wow, like I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I am shocked at this situation, and I truly do hope she goes through with it. If you all don't know, I used to actually cover a lot of teen mom news, like maybe a year or two ago. And one of the main moms that I followed was Janelle Evans. So ever since she got married to David Eason, we've all witnessed what's been going on. There's been frequent 911 calls saying that David had attacked her. Her son Jace, he even ran away at one point because David Eason was so abusive, allegedly, in the home that he had ran away. CPS had got involved, and we've all known Janelle to take up for her husband and never truly her kids if something is going on. Even in the past, there's a clip of David Eason dragging Kaiser outside, and he was saying that he was hungry and feed me, and he literally was like pulling him so hard. And on top of that, y'all, do y'all remember in the chat? Let me look in the chat really quick, because I used to talk about this teen mom stuff. Hey, Raylan Network. Hey, how are you? You said, I don't think she'll follow through. I don't know if she'll follow through. I really hope she follows through. It's like that time now. It's about that time, y'all. Queen Lindsay said, I love your streams. I fell off years ago, so please update me. Yes, I'm going to update you, y'all. I have to update myself as well. Like, I seen this news maybe about an hour ago. I said, no, I have to go live and talk about this. I have to talk about this. Hey, Sandy R., how are you? Hey, Ruth. Good evening. So I'm going to hop right into this tea, okay? So I'm going to share my screen because, y'all, if she truly does do this, it's going to be shocking. Like, I don't know, y'all. I think she might go through with this. I mean, she might not, but I truly think she might go through with this because she's requesting the land, she's requesting the house, assets, and she actually filed the paperwork. I don't think she has ever filed for separation before. I don't think she has. I think the most Janelle has done was threaten divorce. But for her to actually go down to the courthouse, hire an attorney, and actually file the paperwork for separation and then specify what she wants out of the separation, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. She might truly go through with it. So it says here, this is brought to you by the Ashley Reality Roundup. This is bringing back so many memories, y'all. I used to report on the Ashley all the time on my page. It's so crazy how I've gotten away from Teen Mom. But I'm going to start talking about them again. I love talking about Krishan Rock, but it's good to switch it up, okay? So, all right, y'all. Y'all ready in the chat? Y'all ready to get into this tea? Drop a like, by the way. Thank you so much. Drop a like. I have 11 people in the chat so far. We're 5 minutes in. Can I get some likes? I have 4 likes in the chat. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get into this tea, y'all. I'm not going to be on live long, so let's just kind of get through it. It says, Janelle Evans demands husband David Easton get a psych test before visiting their daughter, asked court to make David get a job and pay child support. So when I seen this, I'm like, what? Like, she seriously went down to the courthouse and filed the paperwork? Oh my gosh. And I used to always watch her storyline. I used to always binge watch her or Farrah. Her or Farrah. And even Kaylin Laurie at one point. I really used to follow them. So it says here, Janelle Evans wants a judge to make her estranged husband, David Easton, finally go to work so he can help support their daughter. In paperwork filed in court last week to legally separate from her swampy soulmate, the Fire Teen Mom 2-star asked that David pay her child support for their daughter, Ensley, despite the fact that David has been voluntarily unemployed for years. Janelle is also asking the judge to require David to undergo a mental health evaluation before he is allowed to visit Ensley. It also goes on to state that the son broke down the court paperwork filed by Janelle in late February, in which it states that the lady Oland applauded her own parenting skills while calling out David for being negligent of his fatherly duties. Okay, then it goes on to say Janelle Evans declared herself to be a fit and proper person to have primary physical custody of Ensley. It is in the best interest of Ensley that Janelle be granted the primary physical custody of Ensley and that David's visitation and or custodial time be predicated on a mental health assessment to ensure his fitness and ability to care for the minor child. Janelle went on to say that she is the parent who primarily took care of Ensley. She's spilling some tea, y'all. She is spilling some tea. Make sure y'all drop a like in the chat. What's up in the chat? She's spilling some tea. Then it goes on to say here, Janelle has always been and continues to be the engaged parent who devotes her time, energy, effort, and resources to her family. The court paperwork reads at nearly all times, Janelle has been responsible for Ensley's daily needs and has been the only parent who has researched, evaluated, selected, and followed through with Ensley's doctor's treatments, providers, extracurricular, and enrichment activities. Y'all, this is so specific. I feel like she's serious. It also goes on to state that Janelle noted that David has a history of erratic behavior and substance abuse, which she believes made him an unfit parent for Ensley. She also added that David also has anger problems, which has made their home on the land a very uncomfortable place to raise children. Oh my goodness. Then it goes on to say David Easton's excessive alcohol use and his short temper create a negative environment for Ensley. And as a family, Janelle feels as though they have to walk on eggshells around David, and his mood swings are unpredictable and vary in their intensity, Janelle wrote. Whew, that sounds like a lot of truth. I don't think she's lying. It says here, because of this, Janelle is asking the judge to order David to get a mental health evaluation before he is allowed to visit with Ensley. She asked the court to force David to submit a psychological evaluation to determine if he is a fit parent. Janelle also wants David to pay for the test to actually be conducted. Speaking of money, Janelle is asking the court to demand David to start working, something he hasn't done for years despite being physically able to do so. It states that despite David's lengthy history of unstable employment, David has skills and trades which would allow him to earn income sufficient to contribute to the support of Ensley. Janelle wrote on her husband's history of being chronically unemployed. She asked that she and David have a duty to support Ensley and that they are both healthy, able-bodied persons capable of earning income. David is capable of providing child support for Ensley, sufficient to meet her reasonable needs, Janelle wrote, adding that she would like David to contribute Ensley's out-of-pocket medical insurance costs as well as her counseling and tutoring expenses. Janelle demands child support from David, writing that she is entitled to child support from David to commensurate with Ensley's need and the style of living that she is now accustomed to. Whew, you guys, go ahead and drop a like for me because that was a lot to read. Drop a like for me, please. That was a lot to read. And then it states here, as the Ashley has previously reported, Janelle is also asking the judge to award her the family home on the land. She is bossing up. Yo, I'm so like, y'all don't know how I feel right now. Teen Mom is my childhood. Like, she is bossing up. She is like, I really hope she goes through with this. I feel like this is way too specific for her to not go through with this. This is way too specific, y'all. I really have hope. She is really bossing up. Oh my gosh. It says that she's asking the judge to award her the family home on the land. It states that she also wants her and David's shared property to be distributed, quote, in the form of an unequal distribution of assets in her favor. It states that David has yet to respond in the court to Janelle's filing. However, on Tuesday, he took to his Facebook page to threaten to air out Janelle's dirty laundry. The post was quickly then deleted. He put right here, y'all want to see more of Janelle's dirty laundry? It's all about to be aired out, but warning, she hasn't done laundry in 7 or more. Wow, David. Wow. Then before deleting the post, David took a shot at Janelle's parenting skills in the comment section. Someone commented and said, she's still your daughter's mother, responding to that post by David Easton. And then he responded back and said, I wouldn't call her a mother. Janelle responded by posting a TikTok video applauding herself for filing for separation from David. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to the TikTok. She posted a TikTok, and I can't really play the song like that, but I'm going to play a snippet. And it's basically like, I believe it's Lady Gaga, and it's applause. It's like a TikTok version of it. And she basically was telling herself to give herself applause because she actually filed for separation. So here, I'm going to pull it up on TikTok, you guys. Shout out to the chat, y'all. Definitely drop a like in my chat, please. Thank you so much. Sabrina, you said Janelle refused to leave him and like always chose men over her kids. The only one I feel bad for is the kids. Someone, Sandy R, you said she's terrified of David. Ruth Carter said, glad you're back. You sound great. Thank you so much, Ruth Carter. I remember you. You're like an older subscriber. Thank you so much. Like, you've been subscribed for some time now. Meg said, whatever happened about David sending his ex messages and wanting her back and sending her pictures of their messy room. I'm going to get into David in a minute. Raylan, you said she moved to Tennessee and didn't follow through. So what will make her follow through this time? Okay, yeah, that's old. She had apparently moved to Tennessee a few years ago, but did she file for divorce in Tennessee? I pray she follows through, doing good. Okay, this is the TikTok right here. So if you hear the song is saying applause, and she's like clapping, saying applause, she's applauding herself. Like I said, then she bows and says, I filed for separation at the end of the TikTok. You guys, is this real? Like, is she really truly going through with this? Is she going through with this, y'all? Because let me see. Let me look at the comments, y'all, because I'm laughing to myself because I'm like, if she truly goes through with this, I'm gonna be shocked. And then it wouldn't surprise me if she tries to do like another Teen Mom season. Let me see here. You said I think she filed for separation when she went to Tennessee. It's old, but she went back the last time. I hope she doesn't go back this time. I really truly hope she does not go back. Someone said, good, now focus on you and your children. Someone said maybe skip the separation and then just go straight for divorce. I know, like, what's the main difference between that? Separation and divorce. Someone said in North Carolina, you have to be legally separated for a whole year to get a divorce. She's starting the process. Someone said, well, good for her. Hopefully things will look up on here on out. You said, unfortunately, in the state of Carolina, you have to be legally separated for a year. Someone said, I've seen rumors, but I never believe it until you confirmed it, and now you confirmed it. Someone said it was already confirmed yesterday. Someone said, yes, I'm seeing it today. Someone told Janelle, do not ever look back. Janelle, I never liked you, but this is what I'm talking about. Dang, y'all crazy in the comments. Someone said, favorite video. This is my favorite video. Do not delete this. Good job. It's so hard leaving. You got this, girl. Stay strong, girl. You got this. So a lot of people are actually believing that she's leaving. Let me go back to that article because, y'all, I don't know. I do not. Matter of fact, hold on, just really quickly. I'm gonna Google if she filed for separation when she went to Tennessee because I can't remember. I know in the chat you guys said she did. Moves to Tennessee. Let me see if she filed for that separation then. Janelle Evans moved to Tennessee. David Easton arrives in Nashville for court as Janelle Evans, her future ex. How Janelle Evans and the kids are doing ever since moving away. The former Teen Mom star and her now ex announced their split. The celebrity is now moving on. Janelle Evans talks her move to Tennessee, Nashville. I'm trying to figure out, did she file for divorce? Or did she file for a separation? It states here that she had gotten a restraining order. Teen Mom star Janelle Evans has extended the restraining order against her ex David Easton after she fled to Nashville. Let me look at this article really quick. Raylan, you said, I hope she goes through with it, but I'm very doubtful. I know a lot of people are doubtful. A lot of people don't believe that she'll actually go through with it because I think in the past she did leave David, but I'm trying to figure out when she left David, did she file for separation or not? Because I feel like that kind of makes a difference. Because if she left the first time and she didn't file for separation, maybe she wasn't being too serious. But if she's saying she's leaving this time and she actually went and filed the paperwork, I feel like that's something a little bit different here. So this is brought to you by The Sun. It says right here, Teen Mom 2, Janelle Evans, restraining order against David Easton has been extended for 2 weeks after she flees to Nashville. This was published back in November of 2019. It says Teen Mom star Janelle Evans has extended the restraining order. It states that she had a split from her former ex, David Easton. And then let me see what it says. It says a clerk for the Davidson County told Radar that a continuance of the no contact order was granted by the court. It will last until their hearing in a few weeks. And that time they may be used to gather witnesses to testify against David. He was also confirmed to be in the Tennessee Capitol in a bid to confront his ex in a divorce showdown in court. So she did file for a divorce? A source related to Radar says she left him without their daughter and with no money. I mean, he's supposed to have his own money. I don't get it. Why is he over here worried about her money? Yes, they're married, but where's his income? Y'all, has David even worked? Because in a lot of this court paperwork, it says that David Easton has not worked still. So, I mean, what do you mean left him with no money? I don't get that. It says here, and apparently Janelle is not planning for a short stay in Nashville after moving from Carolina. She has an apartment there with children. It says she moved with Jace, Kaiser, and Ensley at the time. Oh, she did file for divorce. See, here we go. Boom. The mom of 3 to Jace 9, Kaiser 5, and Ensley 2 at the time, this is in 2019, recently filed for divorce from David after 2 years of marriage. Okay, Raylan, so she did file for divorce. I'm confused. Did she file for divorce or did she file for a separation? Because I just read that you needed to be separated for a year before divorce. But now they're saying you can just skip that and go straight to divorce. Maybe it's because of the situation. Maybe because it was a no contact order because it's violence. Maybe that's why. Because I think the police were called or like it was like a situation going on. Maybe it's different. I don't know. Let me look in the chat really quick. You said maybe she didn't file. Maybe it was the RO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was like the order. You said you agree. If she didn't last time, it could be. If she didn't do it last time, it could be different. Sandy, you said anyone else think David sent the man to the house to scare her, so she'll beg him to come back home? What man? Sabrina, you said I'm confused too. Okay, so no. She filed for divorce from David back in 2019. Okay, after 2 years of marriage, she had filed for divorce. And then at the time she said nobody gets into a marriage expecting it to end, but I know that's what's best for me and my kids. It states that she also took out a restraining order against him, saying because of his recent threats, history of violence, his erratic behavior, and his large stockpile of weapons, I am scared for my life and my children's well-being. Yesterday, David started posting on Instagram again after locking his account following the restraining order about a new lady in his life, his pet goat named Mary. David captioned the pair's pic, "This is Mary. She's a sweetheart." Okay, so so I think that was it. Let me come back on the screen here. Wow, you guys. Do you guys think she's actually gonna go through with it this time? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was excited to come on here and talk about this because, like I said, I didn't even know that they still had a lot of stuff going on. I know Jace recently ran away. I know he ran away from home. CPS had to get involved, and CPS has stepped in. But I didn't know that she even filed for divorce. She apparently filed for separation last week. Okay, so let me look in the chat here. You said the man tried to break in. Okay, wow. I didn't know about that. Here, let me look that up too. Because you guys, I'm catching up myself. I have not talked about Janelle Evans in quite some time. I think I posted something about her. I posted a short. Yeah, I posted a YouTube short on her like maybe a few weeks ago. So I have talked about her a little bit, but not in depth like this. In the end, she says the guy only stopped once he realized she was with her teenage kid and he apologized. She said he told her he was at the wrong house, but Janelle calls BS saying she lives out in the country on a 10-acre property and she suspects he was there to do her harm. Teen mom Janelle Evans details attempted break-in. Wow, this was February 29th of 2024. This was recent, y'all. I didn't know about this. Hold on. Y'all show me some love in the chat and like this video, please. This is crazy. I didn't know about this, about this break-in. I didn't know at all. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. This is brought to you by TMZ. It says right here at the top. Where am I at? Break-in at home says she had a GUN with her. Oh my goodness. It says Janelle Evans is getting into details of the attempted break-in at her North Carolina home, and the story she tells is absolutely horrific, making it clear she's lucky to be alive. The former Teen Mom star hopped on TikTok Thursday to get into what she experienced last weekend. As she says, this all unfolded in the middle of the night while she was at home with her 14-year-old son, Jace. Janelle says a random guy who she says she's never seen before and who was not her husband was all of a sudden on her property attempting to get into the house. She goes on to describe her waking up Jace, huddling together and calling 911, all while this unidentified male tried yanking her sliding glass door open, which she says was only prevented by a stick blocking it from the floor. It says Janelle does say she had a GUN with her, but notes she didn't want to use it if she didn't have to, not wanting to put her boy through that type of trauma. In the end, she says the guy only stopped once he realized she was with her teenage son and he apologized. She says he told her he was at the wrong house, but Janelle calls BS, saying that she lives out in the country on a 10-acre property, and she suspects he was there to do her harm. Janelle also says she got this guy on camera and is working with the cops as they investigate. She says she'll post the footage soon in hopes that people online can help track him down. The only thing she didn't clarify, where was her husband David Easton? No word on that. Cops have since told TMZ the call came in as an attempted break-in and the suspect was described as a Hispanic male. For now, there are no new updates in this case. Wow. Wow, I didn't know she had all that going on, y'all. Like I said, I haven't really been covering Teen Mom like that. I think I follow her on social media, but past that point, I didn't know that someone had tried to break in her house. And I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, and I'm gonna be real with y'all in the chat, all right? If she's serious about getting away from David, if she's truly serious, like this time around, sorry if you guys hear a bunch of noise, I'm trying to get my blanket. If she's truly serious about not being with David and following through with this separation and this divorce, wanting the land, wanting the house, wanting sole custody of Ensley, wanting all the assets to be in her favor, and wanting David to pay child support and get a psychiatric evaluation due to his anger issues, which has been listed in court documents in order to see Ensley, I'm going to tell you right now, she needs to be careful. She needs to be careful. Shout out in the chat. Like this video if y'all feel like I'm speaking the truth. She needs to be careful. We've seen this time and time again. We've seen this time and time again where women actually get to a point to where they want to leave, and some end up doubling back and going back. But there's some women out here who really get tired of it. And I told you guys in my other live stream, I said, you know what? I said 2024 is going to be the year where a lot of people are going to start waking up. That goes for everybody. Regular 9-to-5 people, celebrities, that goes for everybody. People are going to start waking up to the BS. People are going to start waking up to the mistreatment, whether they're getting mistreated on the job or, a family dynamic. People are going to start waking up in their marriages, their narcissistic, abusive relationships. People are going to start waking up. And when people start waking up, that can be very, very scary because of the other person on the other side. They're realizing, oh my gosh, this person is really not going to be in my life anymore. And some people, some men, women too, but in this case, David, he's a man. Some men cannot handle that. Even though they dug themselves in that hole, even though he did everything in the marriage to be abusive, we've seen the court records. If you guys go to my YouTube channel right now and type in Janelle Evans, you will literally see 100 and I think YouTube said I have 152 videos on the entire Teen Mom Janelle Evans stuff when it was first coming out. When he unalived the family dog Nugget. Do y'all remember that when he did that? So my point is, we've seen it time and time again where the woman truly wants to go through with separation and divorce, and she truly wants to take the kids, the house, and everything as she fully deserves. And the man ends up unaliving the girl, okay? He ends up unaliving his spouse. I mean, look at Chris Watts. He was extremely sick. Now, mind you, it's not Chris Watts, and this was not the same situation. Like the wife wasn't trying to leave him or nothing like that. But they already had 2 kids and she was pregnant again. And he's acting like he's happy and all this stuff. The entire time, Chris Watts is so sick that the entire time of playing father of the year and husband of the year, this man was plotting not only to unalive her, but his kids as well. Like, this is serious, y'all. Like, if she truly plans on leaving this man, all the arsenal of weapons this guy has, time and time again, when he has put hands on her, how he drugged the family dog in the woods and unalived the family dog, how he's put hands on Jace, stuff like that, she needs to be careful. Because it only takes one time. It takes one time for him to truly understand that he will no longer have access to her in the way that he think he is. And when he truly sees like some sort of strength within Janelle, and she's not kidding, not saying I hope she will stick to her guns, but saying if he sees that strength within her and see that she's truly trying to move on, this man will have no problem hurting her. This man will have no problem hurting her, no problem harming the kids, and definitely not an issue unaliving himself or doing some sort of, unaliving them and then offing himself. We see it time and time again. Put a thumbs up in the chat. Like this video in the chat if you guys have seen stories where husbands have literally snapped off and taken out their whole family just because she tried to leave and was serious about it. Y'all, this is scary. Even this picture right here gives me like eerie vibes. I hope everything's all right. And then to be honest with you guys, I think a lot of this, if she is truly sticking to her guns, I think a lot of this has to do with Jace. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm not saying it in a way like, oh, Jace is a problem. No, Jace is getting older. How old is Jace? Can y'all tell me in the chat how old is Jace? Because isn't he like a teenager now? Can someone please tell me how old Jace is in the comment section? I know you guys probably know more than I do. Like I said, I've kept up with them and stuff, but I can't remember how old Jace is. I think he's 14. I think Jace is 14. Correct me if I'm wrong though, in the chat below. But yeah, Jace is getting older. And I really truly hope she sticks to her guns. And like I said, I think a lot of it does have to do with Jace. And I say that because she's probably starting to see how David is starting to treat Jace. And I know time and time again, she's done things to where, she's protected David. She's put David before her kids. She put David before, Kaiser. She put David before her mom. She put David before her career. Let's be real. She literally got X'd off of Teen Mom because of David. She wouldn't let him go. He was violent. People said he was violent and he was hard to work with. And this man was aggressive and he has anger issues. I'm not saying she's perfect, but this is what I remember. Let me look in the chat. So how old is Jace? You guys said Jace is what? 14? Okay, he's 14. 14 to 15, 14. Yup, absolutely. Janelle, you said David has been unhinged and showing his red flags. About time she woke up. I hope this is her wake-up call. I told y'all 2024 is not playing. 2024 is not playing. You said her and Krishan need to leave their men alone. Nothing good is gonna come out of it for either of them. Yeah, Krishan needs to definitely stay away from that whole situation with Blue. And I'm gonna touch on them. I don't know if I'm gonna go live again tonight because it's already 10, but in the morning I have some Krishan tea for you guys. It's crazy. Yeah, Queen Lindsay, you said you didn't know all of that. Yeah, I didn't know all of that either. Sad thing is my name is Janelle. Yeah. Oh, it's Janelle. I've been saying Janae. I've been saying Janae this whole time. Yeah, Janelle. Okay, I like the way you spell it. Sandy R, you said very scary. You said she does need to be careful, but Janelle, she's never careful, but I hope so. Raylan, hey Raylan, you said I agree. David is very, very scary. Felicia, you said that's the truth. Janelle, you said it's messed up. Didn't end things when he abused her son, but split because he cheated allegedly, which is disgusting. Do you think that's the real reason why she's filing for separation? Because I had seen online where he had allegedly sent text messages to his to Marissa's mom, his ex, saying how Janelle is dirty and how he misses his ex and he loves her and all this stuff. I did see that online. You said you'll believe it when you see it, and they've been split up no longer than 6 months. You said it was right after David left. She has camera footage too. Someone said, wow, that's crazy. She posted it on social media. Yes, I just played her TikTok. I seen it on her TikTok. Did she post it somewhere else too? Because I did see that TikTok. Wow, you guys, I'm definitely shocked. So let me see here. Sabrina, you said last time I knew anything she was dealing with was fighting for custody with her previous ex, who was also scary, but not as scary as David. And she has started talking to her mom again. Yeah, you're talking about, are you talking about Kaiser and Nathan Griffith? I seen something about him recently too. I think he's back in rehab or something. What's going on with that guy? Let me look him up really quick because I could have sworn I seen an article of it saying that he was back and or arrested. I think he was arrested, right? Let me look this up. Yeah, yup, he was arrested. Hold on, let me make sure. Oh no, excuse me. He was arrested last year. But right here 4 weeks ago, it says Nathan Griffith checks into rehab. Okay, I was right the first time. Yeah, he checked into rehab. Let me share my screen real quick. Drop a like in the chat, y'all, if you guys are enjoying this live stream. Drop a like, drop a like, drop a like. So yes, this says right here, Nathan Griffith checked himself into a 6-month rehab program. Checked into rehab 6 months after he was arrested. That is, y'all, that is right. So I wasn't tripping. He did put hands on his sister. Wow. Teen Mom alum Nathan Griffith checks into rehab 6 months after he was arrested for strangling his sister in a drunken bus. Oh my gosh. Look at this dude, man. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with these men. Women too, but in this case, we're talking about these dudes. Nathan Griffith checked himself into rehab after strangling his sister. Multiple sources has told The Sun that after weeks of wavering, Janelle Evans' ex Nathan, 36, has checked himself into a detox and rehab program connected to a Veterans Affairs hospital in Nevada. Wow, because he was in the which branch of service was he in? Was he in the Marines? I believe he was in the Marines, you guys. Correct me in the chat, though. I believe he was a Marine. It says a source familiar with Nathan's journey says that Nathan checked himself in on Monday and then he attempted to sign himself out, but he was ultimately convinced to stay put. Nathan missed his test for probation and his probation officers started looking for him. And he knew the only way he was going to avoid prison was going back to rehab. Nathan's mother, Doris, confirmed that her son was in rehab. He's taking this seriously, but I'm happy he's doing the best he can. She declined to elaborate any further. Multiple sources have told the Sun that in recent months, Nathan has been in dire straits with his drinking and that he has come close to checking into rehab multiple times in that time. He is in detox right now, and after that, he's expected to be processed into an inpatient rehab at the VA hospital. After that, it's expected that he will go to level 3, which is the outpatient with the VA. Nathan has had several run-ins with the law over the past year. In the most recent incident, it states that Nathan's wife, he got married? I didn't know he was married, you guys. Who's the girl? No, actually, I seen an article. I think I did see an article on him being married. Wow. So it says right here, Nathan's wife, May Ola was arrested for DV, but the former Teen Mom 2 star was visibly impaired during the incident, and Nathan admitted he had been drinking. The father of 2 is currently living in Las Vegas, and he is serving probation after he was arrested for alleged assault by strangulation of his sister, Heather, who also lives in the city. Nathan's older sister, Heather Griffith, previously opened up to the U.S. Sun about the horrifying ordeal that ended with her brother being arrested in Sin City and booked for battery back in July of 2023. His sister alleges that he tried to kill her. Oh my goodness, you guys. He tried to kill me, his own sister claimed of her brother, who Teen Mom fans know as Janelle Evans, his ex-fiance and the father of their son, Kaiser 9. Nathan pled guilty to a felony battery by strangulation in that case. He was also arrested in February of 2023 for allegedly strangling another woman. This is getting deep. He allegedly strangled another woman in Florida, y'all. Nathan. Oh, yeah, he got a problem. He has a problem. You can't blame that on your military service, buddy. You got a problem. You have an issue. Man, he strangled someone else. According to the reports, police received a 911 call from Nathan's brother-in-law, William, who claimed the former star had lost it, choking an unnamed woman and dragging her up the stairs. Nathan claimed to responding officers that there wasn't any fight and then that there weren't any scratches on his body, and if they were from intimacy. However, the victim alleged that Nathan had gotten physically violent toward her, and the court documents exclusively obtained by the son. The charges against Nathan and the no contact order on the behalf of the alleged victim were dropped on March 9th of 2023 due to the woman being uncooperative with authorities. That man is gone. That man is gone. You can tell he's just over it. He's over life. He doesn't care. Nathan was arrested at least twice in the last year for DV. Gosh, man, that's so sad. I feel so bad for Kaiser. Nathan is a former father to Teen Mom star Janelle Evans. Yeah, wow. Who's that? 16 and pregnant Selena Gutierrez breaks silence on Exxon Runner's death, and I don't know them people, but yeah, you guys. So that was a lot to read as well. That was Nathan Griffith. Let me come back on the screen and answer some comments in the chat, you guys. Shout out to the chat. Drop a like, please. Show me some support. Show me some love if you guys are enjoying this live stream. I'm just shocked, you guys. Y'all, I am so shocked right now. Let me look at the comment section here. You said, I don't know what to believe. Maybe she really is putting her son first, but I have been seeing a bunch of stuff about cheating. Sandy, you said, I watched both the break-in videos on her YouTube page. Wow, I need to go take a look. You said it was a part 2 video, many days apart. And no one knows where David was during those incidences. Nobody knows where David was at all. They don't know if he was out of town, if he was at the store. They don't know. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if David has something to do with that. And I'm going to just keep it real. This is all alleged anyway. All of this news I'm saying is alleged, but it would not surprise me. Phyllis, hey, how are you? Good evening to you. Or should I say almost good night? We're almost at 10 o'clock. You said on the boat. But yeah, you guys, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I'm kind of not shocked, but at the same time, it's just like, I'm just eager to see what's going to happen after this. I'm eager to see if she's truly going to follow through with the separation, if she's truly going to follow through with getting the house, getting the land, splitting the assets, allowing him to, have visitation, getting primary custody of Ensley. She wants that. And having visitation, and before the visitation, seeing if he could take a psych evaluation before seeing the kids. And I feel like this is crazy. This is definitely a stepping stone in the right direction if she's serious. If she's not serious, time will only tell. But all those details of the break-in, I had no idea of that. Nathan Griffith, like I said, he's been going through a lot. And I think Janelle is starting to wake up. If she's serious, she's starting to wake up like, I can come out of this and be okay. I can come out of this. I don't have to deal with David and his abuse anymore. I don't have to deal with being in a house where I'm walking on eggshells. I don't have to deal with someone verbally abusing me, putting me down. And at the same time, she's probably coming to a realization that she truly messed up her income with MTV. Let's be real. She lost a lot of money. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some of these teen moms at one point were millionaires. I don't know about now, like how they're keeping up with their money now. But I remember when I used to report on Teen Mom and I would like look up their incomes, some of these girls were raking in $1 million or more, like the OG girls, and some of the Teen Mom 2 girls too. I don't know about Teen Mom Young and Pregnant. I don't know about them, but definitely Teen Mom, like the 16 and pregnant girls who transitioned to Teen Mom and Teen Mom 2. Some of those girls were definitely touching $1 million or more. I know Janelle was, and I know Farrah was. For an absolute fact, because for years they are the ones that carried the show. Let's be real. This is for Teen Mom. This is for Teen Mom 2. They had carried the show. Now, yeah, she was on Teen Mom 2. Yep, Janelle and Farrah. They were on Teen Mom 2, I believe. So it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, like I said, if she follows through with this just lets me know that she's waking up. And y'all, if she truly gets divorced, she don't have to wake up and deal with David. And then on top of that, she's gonna be getting an extra check a month for child support. It is his child. He is on the birth certificate. It's his child. It's nothing but paperwork past this point. But she needs to be careful. I'm being serious, y'all. And then y'all talking about someone broke in her house allegedly or tried to break in her house, and she don't know who it was. I'm gonna go look at that video too. I probably can't play it on here because of copyright, but I'm gonna go look at that video. I didn't know somebody tried to break in her house. It wouldn't surprise me if David did have something to do with that. You don't know where a person's mind is. That man is sadistic. She needs to be careful of how she moves, and I hope they're not still in the same house together. I wouldn't even be comfortable sleeping beside this man after I done filed for separation. And everything is probably going to go in her favor too, because David has been off the chain. 911 call after 911 call after 911 call. And then that she's basically going to win the child support. I mean, I highly doubt the courts are going to give him any sort of visitation or rights if there was a whole CPS case and they were trying to bring up charges on this man for his violence and for what he was doing. Okay, I highly doubt they're going to award him any type of custody. He needs to get himself together. Okay, that's how I feel about this situation, you guys. And if they truly award her sole custody and he has to pay that child support and he actually has to court order, get a job and pay his child support or else he'll go to jail, this man could snap. And he needs to pay child support. This man could snap. We've heard David in the background of those voice recordings, those phone calls. I have played that before here on my channel, y'all. My goodness. Let me look at the chat really quick. I'm not going to be on here too long. Let's see here. It says that she already had kicked him out. Wow. David not allowed Janelle's husband around Jace. You say he's not allowed around Jace. Sandy said that's why I think maybe David may have set her up to get her back. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he hired someone to try to do something to her. She truly needs to be careful. She needs to be careful. That's all I can say about this. There are so many men who are unhinged. So many stories I see online where the woman is trying to leave or she's truly putting her foot down and he does something to unalive her or to hurt her. He does something to their child that they share or her other kids or all of them. And I truly think that if she's coming to grips with reality and coming to terms like, hey, I'm happier if I don't have to deal with him. She needs to not trust him. She needs to literally not be in the same vicinity as him. She truly needs to start separating her bank accounts. She needs to start moving her money around. She needs to have a contingency plan, like a plan B. She needs to let her loved ones know what she's about to do, where her, like, not like that. You can't trust everybody, but a trusted loved one, like, hey, I have the kids. We're going to be here, or turn your location on to someone that you trust. So just in case something happens, like, I just feel like this man would really do something to her. I really feel like he would really do something to her, y'all. And I hope not, but I really can see that happening. You said you agree with me 100%. Thank you so much, Raylan. Happy Women's History Month. Yes, happy Women's History Month, LOL. Thank you, Sabrina, for that. And also shout out to all the March birthdays. Happy birthday. And the prayer of the day is listed in my description box below. Phyllis, you said sad story. Absolutely sad story. Wow, this shocked me. Like I said, I haven't spoken about them in quite some time. So the fact that she actually filed for separation, we don't know if she's going to follow through with it. You said that she said he has a drinking problem and he drinks and drives all the time. I seen that in the paperwork. Yes, in the article that I read, I seen that. Wow, Janelle. Once a woman realizes who she can be and what she can do without you, it's game over. A lot of these relationships that people are in, it's nothing more than mental manipulation and emotional manipulation. It's not real. You're living in a delusion. Like, a lot of people in their relationships is not real love. It's very toxic. And the other person tries to make you think that you cannot live without them. And that's not true. That is not true. She holds all the cards. She holds all the money. She holds she's not as popular now, but people know who she is. She has the fame. She has the money. She has the children. So I really hope she gets granted all of the land. I hope so. I don't know how that's gonna work. Because I vividly remember when she went to go purchase the land, I vividly remember David signing something too. So David's not gonna walk away easy. If he can fight her on the land, he's gonna fight her on the land. If he can fight her on the assets, he's gonna fight her on the assets. If he can fight her on custody for Ensley, he's gonna fight her on custody for Ensley. There's Ensley right there, the little girl. That's the daughter they share together. And I said to myself, I said, dang, her having a baby by David Easton was definitely the wrong thing to do. I'm not saying nothing negative or ill about the baby, about Ensley, but that's an attachment, and he's going to weaponize that attachment if she ever tries to leave him. Because men like this, when they're in the marriage, they act like they don't want you. They abuse you, they cheat, they do all this stuff, and then once you're getting ready to leave, they try to weaponize stuff against you so that they make it hard for you to leave. But it's like, why would you be in a marriage and do all this stuff to me, abuse me and cheat and do all this stuff, and then when I go to leave, you don't want to let me leave? It's like you don't want me, but you don't want me to leave neither. It's like, it's confusing. So more power to Janelle. More power to her. I hope she has the strength to follow through with it. I'm going to play her TikTok one last time before I get off of here. I'm not going to make this long-winded since I already did do a live stream earlier on Krishan Rock. I have more Krishan Rock tea for you guys in the morning. I was going to do it tonight, but I'm going to save it for in the morning. But this was her TikTok that she had posted saying that she finally filed for separation from David. I can't really play the music, but I can play like a clip of it because I don't want to, be copyrighted. She's doing the applause TikTok, saying she's basically applauding herself and patting herself on the back because she finally filed for separation. Is David there? Is he still in the house with her, or is he like left? Did he leave? Wow, you guys. I cannot believe she's actually doing this. Like I said, I hope she follows through with this. I'm going to come back on the screen. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and share this news with you guys because I know a lot of you guys who follow me now, you guys are the same followers I had when I first started doing Teen Mom. So a lot of you guys in my chat, you guys remember I used to do those videos. So I just wanted to come and spill some Teen Mom tea for you guys because I know you guys were keeping up with Teen Mom. You said, thank you. Have a good night. You're very welcome. Yes, I'm going to address a few more comments and then I'm actually going to get off of here, you guys. Yes, I just wanted to spill some tea really quickly. Make sure you drop a like, please. Make sure you drop a like before you leave the live stream. Thank you so much. Yes, have a great night. You said David is staying in her boat. Is the boat on the land? You said on the land. You said, I'm just worried that he can use the past against her because all the times she did stand up for him. And when the situation happened with Jace, she blamed Jace. I think he was doing her dirty this whole time. Yeah, absolutely. And she wasn't right for standing up for David and not Jace. But I think she's coming to her senses, and I hope so. You said you think it's 50-50. Yeah, it might be 50-50 on the land. You said pray she sticks to and get rid of him for good. Yes, I hope so too. I've been keeping up with this since 2009. Well, here's some more tea for you in 2024. A drinking and driving problem. Yeah, he does. So crazy. You said she always lied for David and covered it up. And yeah, and it's about time that she breaks away from that. I said 2024. This is a new year. People are standing up for themselves. They're recognizing their self-worth, and they're not dealing with certain situations anymore. Yeah, wow. He's living on a boat. He's not in the house. Wow, that's how you know it's bad. Where is the boat at? Is the boat on the land? Everybody's saying that David's on their boat, but is the boat on the land? Where's the boat at? You said, and going to the bar daily. Yes, she said he has a drinking problem. Someone said I haven't seen you. Oh, Phyllis, you haven't seen me in a long time. I've been live streaming for the past few months now. Make sure you tap the notification bell and tap all so that you get notified when I do upload. Sometimes YouTube acts a little funky, so make sure you do that, okay? You said, thanks for the update. You're very welcome. Phyllis, you said he can't be around Jace. You're very welcome, Sandy. You said, thank you. Have a good night. You as well. at the marina. So he's not on the land. Wow. She better keep up her security. I hope she does. Yeah, they're saying that the boat is parked at the marina. You said he hasn't checked up on his daughter since he left. Goodness gracious. Maybe that's for the best though. If he's over here violent and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm eager to see what's gonna happen in this entire situation. So what do you all think about the situation? Definitely post your comments once I post this live stream. Thank you all for watching. And also make sure you subscribe to my YouTube and tap the notification bell so that you'll get notified on whenever I do upload, okay? You said he had to go live on the boat for Jace to be at the house. Wow, that is so crazy. So I will definitely update you guys as I see more updates in this entire case. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed night. And I hope you guys enjoy this tea and enjoy this live stream. So until next time, you guys, make sure you check out my Instagram and the prayer of the day in the description box below. And I will catch you all in my next live stream, okay? Have a beautiful and blessed night. Thank you.